Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today, I want to tell you a story about hope, patience, and a promise that lasted for more than 40 years. Before we begin, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories. Now, let's begin. My name is Arthur. I am 78 years old. Every morning at exactly 8 o'clock, I sit on the same wooden bench at the train station. People often look at me and wonder why. Sometime I am lonely. Sometime I am waiting for a train. Others believe I have nowhere else to go. But none of them know the truth. I am waiting for someone. Someone I promised I would never stop waiting for. 42 years ago, this station looked very different. The paint on the walls was fresh. The benches were new, and I was a young man deeply in love. Her name was Emma. She had bright eyes and a smile that could make the darkest day feel warm. We met by accident. One rainy afternoon, she dropped a book while rushing to catch a train. I picked it up and ran after her. She missed her train because of me. At first, she was annoyed. Then she laughed. That laugh changed my life forever. For the next 3 years, we were inseparable. We dreamed about traveling the world together. We talked about building a family. We planned a future filled with happiness. Then life surprised us. Emma received a job offer in another country. It was an opportunity she had worked for her entire life. I was proud of her. But I was also afraid. The night before she left, we sat together on this very bench. The station was quiet. The air was cold. Neither of us wanted to say goodbye. When her train finally arrived, she held my hands and looked into my eyes. "I will come back," she whispered. "Wait for me." I smiled and promised her that I would. The train doors closed. She waved from the window, and then she was gone. At first, we wrote letters every week, then every month, then only a few times a year. Life became busy. Distance became harder. Eventually, the letters stopped completely. Friends told me to move on. My family begged me to forget her, but I couldn't, because every letter she sent ended with the same words, "I will come back." Years passed. My hair turned gray. My friends grew old. Many of them passed away. But every morning, I came to the station. Every single morning. People began recognizing me. Children who once saw me waiting grew up and started bringing their own children. The station workers knew my name. Some of them asked why I still came. I always gave the same answer: because a promise matters. One winter morning, the snow fell heavily. The station was almost empty. I sat on my bench as usual. My hands trembled from the cold. I remember thinking that maybe this would be my last winter. Then I heard a voice I had not heard for decades. "Arthur?" My heart stopped. Slowly I turned around. There she was, older. Her hair was silver. Her face carried the marks of time. But those eyes were still the same. Emma. For a moment, neither of us spoke. We simply stared at each other. Then tears filled her eyes. "I came back," she whispered. The world around me seemed to disappear. The station, the snow, the noise, everything faded away. Only Emma remained. She sat beside me on the bench, just like she had 42 years earlier. She explained what had happened. Years ago, she had become seriously ill. She lost contact with many people. Life took her to different countries. There were times she wanted to write. There were times she tried to return. But one problem after another stood in her way. Yet she never forgot him. Her promise. And neither did I. We spent the entire day talking, sharing memories, laughing about old stories, crying about lost years. As the sun began to set, Emma looked at me and smiled. "You really waited." I nodded. because I said I would. She squeezed my hand, and for the first time in 42 years, I no longer felt like I was waiting. I felt like I was home. Sometimes people say hope is foolish. Sometimes they say promises don't matter. But I believe they do. Because a single promise kept me going for more than 4 decades. And one winter morning, that promise finally came true. Thank you for listening to this story. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe for more emotional and inspiring stories. See you in the next video.